Hello everybody, species spotlight today. It is the Bonnetina cyaneifemur, otherwise known as the Mexican blue femur tarantula. This one is located mostly in the state of Jalisco, Mexico, on the Pacific Ocean side of Mexico. It's in the family, so Theraphosidea, the tarantula family. Then it's in the Theraphosinae, which is kind of the subfamily of all the tarantulas that are in Mexico and South America, sort of thing. Mexico down. Those are all Theraphosinae. So the genus name is in honor of Pierre Bonnet, French arachnologist. And then the species name, cyaneifemur, as in just in reference to the blue coloration of its legs, This one, it's a little bit smaller, 12 to 15 centimeters. There was another, where was it? It was another reference that said that, from, say, the females, from not including Trillicerae and not including the spinnerets, like the size was like 19 centimeters. So I guess they could get, anywhere from like 12 to 19 centimeters. Maybe the 12 centimeter ones were, the babies. Could be. Got some of the habitat photos, and they're pretty nice looking. Kind of lush. As usual, a lot of these spiders live in pretty tropical areas. But it's found in Mexico, in the around the mountains of Manzanillo. And so in 2000, the description of the new genus of this Theraphosidae species was published. The species Bonnetina cyaneifemur. It has like a patch of type 3 urticating hairs. So different than the urticating hairs that we were talking about in the previous species spotlight. I hope there's not a freaking stink bug in here. I heard something. I didn't like the sound of it. But yeah, it's found kind of like in Colima or near Michoacan, so it's a little bit more spread out, but still in kind of that area of Mexico. The coloration, the prosoma dorsally is brown with abundant short golden setae throughout the carapace. In the center of the carapace, there were so many that the fovea was not visible to the naked eye, and to determine its shape, the setae had to be removed. On the margin of the carapace, the golden setae are longer. The epistosoma dorsally is dark brown, with a golden patch of urticating setae and beige guard setae. The legs are brown with beige covering setae, except for the femurs, which are darker and lack the beige covering setae. When newly molted, though, the legs may have a bluish hue. The spinnerets are the same color as the femurs, I guess. And that's also that paper that I got all this coloration info from also says that its total length, not including Chelicerae and spinnerets, is 19.3 centimeters. And it also said 9 large teeth on the pro margin of the Chelicerae. I wish it had shown that. There's a paper, that kind of describes this stuff, but I'm thinking it's showing the palpal bulbs in the little diagrams that they have. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see more of this spider. There's a lot of pictures on iNaturalist of the spider. Good amount. Some of them, the spider looks pretty big, and then the other ones, the spider does look like a mini one. Makes you wonder. Need more information on them, honestly. There was like an Arachnoboards post about, say, does anybody have any information on them? And some people, a couple people actually had them, and they said that they were, not too difficult to take care of. They needed the sort of like water dampness as the other like Mexican tarantulas, most of them, where it's mostly dry, but it's got some water to it. Yeah. And they had some pictures. There were some really good pictures. And they said they were kind of skittish and like kind of defensive. Didn't stay out very long, if they were going to open the container. Kind of run into their burrow. Yeah, they're a terrestrial spider, but they do burrow sometimes. Yeah. I think the coloration is really cool on them, and there's I got a lot of photos. And there's like what do you call it, a research paper about a scorpion that's preying on one. Specifically, one of the Bonnetina cyaneifemurs. It's like, oh no! But I guess that's the circle of life, though. Scorpions eat the tarantulas. I'm sure some tarantulas get these scorpions, too. Oh, my neck. Oh, jeez. But then I've also there are some pictures on iNaturalist that had, it looks like a tarantula hawk wasp. I'm pretty sure it is a tarantula hawk wasp. It's got like red wings, and it's got it looks like it's holding the tarantula because the tarantula is stuck like this, kind of like paralyzed, it looks like. And the pictures, it looks like they're like moving, like you see the tarantula hawk wasp taking it into like a bush or something. It's like, geez. Those are some crazy looking wasps, I'll be honest. Yeah. There's some good photos of them, like, in a big webbed up, like, you can actually, can't see it on my computer screen, but if I put the picture up, it's got thick, heavy webbing, but it looks like it's in, like, kind of in a bush. It's in, like, a thing of leaves, and it's got a bunch of heavy webbing. It's cool. It's a cool-looking spider. Very cool-looking spider. And then, what else? There's some really good pictures, but there's just not that much as far as, like, information. Definitely need more information on, say, like, how do they breed? How often do they breed? How big do they get? Are they a dwarf species? I don't know. It would be interesting. I just think they look really cool. But anyway, I guess we'll probably call it there. This one, I had a little bit of trouble trying to find more information. It wasn't easy trying to get information for this one. There was like a couple papers, but the papers was mostly, they were mostly just describing the spider. They weren't really, nothing super duper interesting. It was just like, it's the coloration and the description, and that seemed like that's it. There wasn't a whole lot of, like, what the behaviors are or any of that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this species spotlight. Let me know if there's anything else that you know about this spider. Because I could definitely learn more. I think it's a very interesting looking one. It's kind of shiny. It's like a shiny gold one. Some of them are red. I don't know. The picture I'm currently looking at, that looks like a different spider. But I don't know. Maybe not. There's that tarantula hawk wasp. Oh man, that's a cool looking one. Okay, well, I hope you have a good day. I'll see you in the next species spotlight. Have a good one. Bye.